Hi, KT Morgan with Cabos Finest. Today we're talking about 10 things you didn't know about Los Cabos in Baja California Sur. First up, Land's End is not the southernmost point. Yes, the iconic arch is a beautiful symbol of the southern tip. It is not, however, the southernmost point. That distinction goes to Cabo Falso, a few miles west and a smidge more south. That is the point where the Pacific begins at the old Lighthouse. This was the first permanent structure built in 1905. It was decommissioned when the new lighthouse was built on top of the mountain. The old lighthouse has been surrounded by the Quivira golf course, to the disappointment of the local history buffs. It was once a favorite area for ATV tours. Number 2, our state has the most beaches in Mexico. The beaches in Baja California Sur are amazing and very clean due to the remoteness and the prevailing ocean currents. To the south of the tip, you have to go over 12,000 kilometers or just under 8,000 miles until you reach the land in Antarctica, so don't swim south. To the east is Hawaii, about 3,000 miles. The state coastline measures just over 1,400 miles. That makes it Mexico's longest with 22% of the total. It also has the most islands, predominantly in the Gulf of California. Side note, our Sea of Cortez has a nickname, El Acuario del Mundo, the aquarium of the world. And Mexicans prefer to call us the Sea of Cortez El Golfo de California due to the nasty murderous reputation of Hernán Cortés. Next up, number 3, BCS is the least crowded state in Mexico. You wouldn't know with all the new hotels and developments popping up all over the place. One could mistakenly think we are getting crowded, especially on Madonna Beach during spring break, but BCS has the lowest population of any state in Mexico and a huge amount of land with 28,000 square miles and less than 1 million inhabitants. Another reason to rent a Jeep and go adventuring. Number 4, we are the newest state in Mexico. Baja California Sur is the newest state admitted in October 8, 1974, prior known as El Territorio Sur de Baja California, Southern Territory of Baja. We were similar to the territory of Puerto Rico to the United States, except we received better aid and respect from our sovereign nation. The year 1974 was a big deal, as that was when this Highway 1 was completed and the year the San Lucas Marina was opened. Number 5, we own the luxury category for resorts. In fact, we have 4 of the top 100 resorts in the world, according to Condé Nast, and have the highest average hotel rates in Mexico at $300 a night. But that higher cost and level of luxury gives us a unique experience and the highest quality of restaurants, yacht charters, activities, tours, and infrastructure. You don't have to stay at the top 4 luxury resorts to have an amazing stay, as there are a wide range of great properties in every price category. Number 6, we have beautiful mountains. People know us for our ample supply of clean beaches, the biodiversity of our waters, the epic fishing, and the world-class golfing. Most don't know us for our amazing mountain ranges. These mountains are up to 6,820 feet in the Sierra de Lagunas. There are many waterfalls, hot springs, and swimming holes in which to choose. So on your next visit, be sure to explore the mountain towns of Miraflores, Santiago, El Triunfo, and Agua Calientes. The name means the lakes of the Sierras, but that is due to the ancient lake beds high up in the mountain range. Today, there are no natural lakes. Number 7, Los Cabos is exploding in growth. You may know there are new hotels by the looks of the numerous cranes up and down the corridor. What you didn't know is that there are over 20 plus major developments currently underway within Los Cabos. The international jet setters have discovered just how wonderful we have it here in our desert by the sea. The big boy luxury companies are all in with some massive names coming along like Montage, Ritz-Carlton Reserve, the Luxury Collection at Solaz, St. Regis, Caesar's Palace, Nobu Hotel, Hard Rock, Aman Resorts, Park Hyatt, and no less than 2 separate Four Seasons. Up next is number 8. Most everyone in Los Cabos is from somewhere else. Cabo San Lucas used to be a small, sleepy fishing village of a few thousand lucky souls. Today, there are people from all over the world living and working in Los Cabos. If you're over 25 years old, you're most likely from somewhere else. In our neighborhood alone, we have friends from Italy, Britain, Spain, Poland, Colombia, Chile, Brazil, and of course, Canada, United States, and Mexicans from all over Mexico. You never know which language will be spoken at the pool. Fortunately for us, most speak decent English. Side note, this diversity brings a great wealth and variety of restaurants. Number 9 on our list of things you may not know about Los Cabos is Mount Somar is really Cerro de Vigia. The mountain above the arch is commonly called Mount Somar due to the original Hotel Somar by Luis Bonet. Long before this fishing lodge, the 560-foot mountain was called El Vigia, or the Watcher. This was an ideal lookout for incoming galleons of pirates, or even worse, Spanish missionaries. And finally, coming at number 10 is Lovers Beach and Divorce Beach have a dubious origin. Originally, these two beaches had just one name, Playa Doña Chepita. The old-time cholleros still use this term to refer to the beach that was once used for the oldest business in the world. Yes, Senorita Doña Chepa was a working girl who used this isolated area to sell her services to the fishermen of the area. Once the wives found out about their husbands' proclivities, they were possibly going to end up in divorciado. The name Playa Amor was an inside joke that the gringos mistook as Lovers Beach, and the wider Pacific Beach became Playa Divorciado, or Divorce Beach. In any event, this is a place of romance, both innocent and unsavory. These 10 things you didn't know about Los Cabos is brought to you by Cabos Finest, your insider's guide to Los Cabos.